This is a lawyer, and this is an attorney. What's the difference? A lawyer is someone who completed law school and earned a degree. They know the law very well. They can give you advice and draft contracts. However, regular lawyers cannot represent you in court. They do not have the license to argue cases before a judge. An attorney is a lawyer who passed the bar exam. This exam gives them an official license. Because of this, they can represent clients in a courtroom. They can speak to the judge, present evidence, and defend you during a trial. In short, all attorneys are lawyers, but not all lawyers are attorneys. A lawyer gives advice behind a desk. An attorney stands up for you in court. This is a cop, and this is a sheriff. What's the difference? A cop or police officer works for a specific city. Their authority stops at the city borders. They patrol local streets and respond to local emergencies. They report to a police chief. The chief is appointed by the mayor or city council. A sheriff is responsible for an entire county. This area includes multiple towns and rural zones. Unlike regular cops, sheriffs are usually elected by the citizens. They manage county jails and provide courthouse security. They also police areas that have no local station. To sum it up, a cop works for a city and answers to a chief. A sheriff is an elected official who takes care of a whole county. This is a president, and this is a prime minister. What's the difference? A president is the direct leader of a country. Citizens vote for them directly in national elections. The president holds strong executive power and commands the military. They serve for a fixed number of years. Parliament cannot easily remove a president from office. A prime minister leads the government in a parliamentary system. People do not vote for them directly. Instead, they lead the political party that wins parliament. Their power comes from the legislature. If parliament loses trust in them, they can be removed quickly. In summary, a president is chosen by the people to rule independently. A prime minister is chosen by a political party and answers to parliament. This is a kidnapping. This is an abduction. What's the difference? Kidnapping happens when someone is taken by force or fear. The main goal is usually a demand for money or ransom. It can also be done for political leverage. The victim is often hidden away in great danger. It is a very serious felony. Abduction means taking someone away unlawfully, but without physical violence. A common example is parental abduction. This happens when a parent takes a child against a custody agreement. There is no ransom demand here. It is about breaking legal custody rules. In short, kidnapping involves force, fear, and a demand for money. Abduction means taking someone away illegally, usually without violence or ransom demands. This is a war, and this is a civil war. What's the difference? A traditional war is a conflict between two or more different countries. Their official armies cross borders to fight each other. They fight over land, power, or resources. International laws govern these conflicts. They usually end with an official peace treaty between nations. A civil war happens entirely inside one country. Citizens of the same nation divide and fight each other. Usually it is a conflict between rival domestic groups. Sometimes a rebel group fights against their own government for control. No outside nations are directly invaded. To put it simply, a regular war is a battle between different countries. A civil war is a violent conflict where a country fights against itself. This is a protest. And this is a riot. What's the difference? A protest is a peaceful public demonstration. People gather to show disagreement or demand political change. They march, hold signs, and chant slogans. This is a basic human right protected by law. The main goal is to send a peaceful message. A riot is a violent and chaotic disturbance. A crowd becomes aggressive and breaks the law. They smash windows, destroy cars, and loot local shops. They also clash violently with the police. In a riot, the original message is lost in destruction. In short, a protest is a legal, peaceful expression of a message. A riot is a violent, illegal, and destructive outbreak of public anger. This is a robbery, and this is a burglary. What's the difference? A robbery happens when a criminal takes something directly from a person. They use physical force, threats, or intimidation to do it. Think of a bank teller being threatened with a weapon, because there is a direct threat to a human life. The law treats robbery as a violent crime. The victim is always present and experiences fear. A burglary happens when someone illegally enters a building to commit a crime. Usually their goal is to steal something when no one is looking. Think of a thief breaking into a house while the owners are away at work. There is no direct confrontation, no weapons used against a person, and no immediate threat to life. In short, robbery is stealing from a person using fear or force. Burglary is breaking into a property to steal, usually when no one is home.